Well, this video's formatting is going to be crazy. Pretty much this update, this check-in with you, is all about the struggle bus going on here. I'm about to lose my complete SH, you know the other two letters, the ish. So just have at it, watch it at your own risk. Waking up. Getting avocado toast made. This is the upload spot. This is how I can upload videos on just cellular service while the phone is hooked up, struggling to stay powered. In my dark kitchen, got my toast. Gonna have a can of tuna fish with it as well.
Yeah, there's baby cows.
Yes. Are they? Okay, then.
Having my coffee before just having tuna fish straight out of the can. Cheers. I lied about the tuna fish. I actually have shrimp with a tail on. I'm gonna make my nasty, but better than nothing shrimp cocktail sauce again. So I worked through that. I got a bunch because my kids also like it, but for them they can have like regular shrimp cocktail sauce. And yeah, got the dishwasher going. Gotta get dressed, maybe even send pictures of my suit on to my coach. Probably do something about this. This is disgusting. Because I slept in it for 2 nights in a row. Alright, here's what's up instead of my tuna. Now you can learn a little something from everyone. Maybe you already do this, but something that I like to do is not to hoard. Just only keep what you need. But like strawberries and things, when I get them, I'll save some of the containers and then I'll pre-cut like bell peppers and stuff so it's not frozen, it's just ready to go. And see, I even have like shredded lettuce because instead of being iceberg lettuce, it's romaine lettuce. And I know reusing things like cottage cheese, yogurt containers, like that's not really new information. If you got grandparents, you've probably seen that. But I don't feel like everybody reuses things like fruit containers, and it's nice. So because then when I'm doing lunch and stuff, just reheating getting the bell peppers already just like on the pan and sauteing them, adding my water and spices to go along with my rice. Much easier, especially with the kids. Yeah, it takes up my evenings, which I could do something else in the evening, but makes the next day easier. And as long as I'm always at least one step ahead, I'm sane. I'm finally gonna get dressed for the day. We're gonna go out, get a chair for the loft area, maybe even go to an aquarium or something. It's been like rainy here all the time, but yeah, I am also freezing all the time. Yeah, I was 119.6 this morning, so that was cool. Got my own decaf coffee, and here we are my husband's getting a mini fridge, so for the loft, which would be nice. Yeah, mini fridge. But bringing my own decaf coffee definitely helps, you know, wanting to.
What's the mini fridge gonna be for?
The garage. Well, gonna go. All right, got some lunch going for volume right now. A little bit of rice, some shrimp and bell peppers. I'm gonna just have a rice cake, and yeah. So I think what I'm gonna do now is maybe go walk on the treadmill for a bit, and yeah, get my cardio in at least 15 minutes, and then another 15 minutes, and then because it's just walking, I don't know, but also just get myself moving. I'm tired. You know what? I will make some coffee. Yes, I am. I'm gonna make myself some coffee. That's what I'm gonna do. Caffeinated. I had decaf, now I want caffeinated. The waste. This is after that giant bowl. Yee. This is awesome. It's a mess, but it's awesome. I got my coffee. This cup still works. We don't need to declutter it. It works. You know, not everything about decluttering is just a matter of, what was I saying? It's not just a matter of, let me put my cup on here. I think I'm so cool and I'll probably just fall and hurt myself. just being minimal. Sometimes it's just nice to actually use your stuff. Like, sure, maybe don't go consuming like crazy, but if you realize that you got too much stuff, you don't have to declutter it right away. I am someone who has seasons and phases. We got that Planet Fitness strip going, fridge up here, because I guess it's weird over there with the way these open. Yeah, that's what I was... So right now, using this as a little sketch. That's how it is. But it's all good. It's gonna have a railing there at some point. All right, 31 minutes. You know, that's more than 30, but yeah, so I did that. I'm done with that. All right, so when I get cottage cheese, I like to get the Good Culture brand. Everywhere I go, it's out. It's not there. So I got this. It has the macros that best suit what I need it for. It tastes disgusting. It is like cardboard flavored cottage cheese. It's got a cottage cheese texture to its cardboard air. Don't recommend. One benefit, when I start eating it, it doesn't make me want to keep eating. It makes me want to just not eat, which I guess good. It's sad, but you know, you're not gonna like go crazy overboard with it. And we got 130 grams of this yuck.
All right, let's keep going.
Why are they staying there?
What kind of sketch is that?
And then we're gonna look at. Yeah, well, look at that. Oh, that's right. Why is it doing that? Starfish. Starfish? What even mean? But just us. Sure.
There's a fish.
Okay, I am home from the aquarium, and I am sorry that the fan, so the light is distracting. But I'm gonna go ahead, get kids' dinner ready, and then the last bit of food that I'm gonna eat, which is more shrimp, and then oatmeal at the end of the day. All right, more of my nasty. And this is what I'm eating before I go do quads at the gym. All right, I made this mistake last time, and that was to take my bike to the gym, and it is sprinkling, even though it doesn't say it's like supposed to be raining and stuff. I'm just gonna go ahead and take the car. I know you love my crazy silhouette. Yes, crazy. Look how messy this sunroof thing is. All those bumps on my forehead. Also, I'm freezing cold. I'm so cold. Here's my walk to the car. So, you want to see my crazy face? Getting groceries without the kids late at night is like the easiest thing in the world. It truly is. It really, really is. I got everything that I need, everything that I had forgotten. Like, a lot of places don't have the shrimp cocktail sauce that I like to use, but I got that. Got steak, although now I have a bunch of thawed shrimp. And then I had this Dave's bread that I'd been using, and I thought it was good until I went to go get it yesterday, and it was moldy. So fortunately, I did have some like English muffins that I could use, but let me turn the lights on. You know, there's only one left right now, and when I do like avocado toast or anything like that, I make doubles, so it's me and my husband have some. But now I got all that, so now I can go home and throw on my suit and send pictures to my coach. And I'm not going to show you that, but I am going to do that. And then I got to clean. I got to put the groceries up first, then do that. Then I got to just kind of clean. All right, so he's lifting some weights, so I'm going to put away the cold stuff, and then I'm going to get my suit on and send my coach some pictures. Okay, I don't know if you can tell. Well, I'm wearing the same pajamas, but the very, very beginning of this video, not where I'm showing off my abs, the very, very beginning is the same time as right now. So that and here, the same morning, everything else in between was my day yesterday. So today is Wednesday, and I am 8.5 weeks away from the show I'm planning on doing, like the one I really want to train for. And definitely need to work on my walk. But it's just life getting to me. So as of today, I was 120.8 when I woke up, which not really a surprise. I made sure to actually eat vegetables, which I eat my bulk of veggies, I think once or twice in a week, as opposed to the 1 cup per 2 meals daily. And I have found that for the most part, just taking like a multivitamin or something is what works for me. Otherwise, I constantly have a bubble gut, because even if right after eating, I might not look crazy, it's just throughout the days I'm digesting horrible gas, bowel movements, and it's like a nice little hit. Sorry, I'll stop doing that. That was distracting. Nice little hit of getting my vegetables in, making sure they're sauteed and warm and stuff, and not doing things like broccoli. So the colorful vegetables, that's what works best for me. But 120.8 this morning, and feeling pretty good. I have a big bruise because I fell down running after one of my kids. They definitely got time out for that. Fell down and gave myself a huge bruise. And woke up today, and TMI, but also like it's not stopping prep. Back in here, no overhead lights because they still don't work. Yeah, but I was about to say TMI. None of the drains in this house work. So my washing machine smells like death. Can't use anything right now. My husband is very capable and skilled, so he's in the crawl space dealing with the main sewer line. But yeah, the toilets don't work, and the hotels are kind of booked up near where I am. So I had to look up how do people be pooping during van life trips, because yeah, roughing it. Not too bad. I have so much stuff related to, cleaning kids and still like postpartum aftercare, but basically like triple to 6 bag lining buckets, and hopefully he will fix that clog today. So it does seem to be a clog. Every sign points to it, and we've had drainage issues before, and he's taken pipes out from underneath the house before and cleared clogs. So this is not really the kind of thing where we need outside help. It's just a matter of waiting, but it's definitely frustrating. But it is not stopping me getting my prep done. It is preventing me from taking a shower. So yeah, if it looks like I'm even crazier than yesterday, you're not wrong. This is really, really frustrating, and what's wild is I've reached a point in prep where I have muted emotions too. So I need to go somewhere else. This is, if you know, you know. This is hard. I have muted emotions right now. I've reached the point in prep where I definitely have the loading arrow just above my head when people ask me questions. And in dealing with this, what's crazy is I appear unbothered. My concern is it might build up where I still do something self-destructive. And there's a lot of different ways that self-destructive can be, even just self-sabotaging for doing something like going to a show. It is kind of nice to underreact for a change. But I am tired, and something that can happen is when there's stress, even if like verbal, oh my gosh. I for real feel like crashing out. Got a package in. Hopefully that'll brighten my mood. I don't even remember what I was talking about, but life is not very fun right now, but I'm still sticking with prep, and that's important. So 8.5 weeks out. I just got updated by my husband, and I even helped him. Boy, when you take a septic tank cover off, does it smell bad. He drained the main sewer line, and whatever this clog is, it is hard to find. So I don't know. Don't know what I'm going to do. I know I just talked about muted emotions. I haven't showered. I can't shower. I can't wash my clothes at home. If you pray, please pray for me. I'm praying for me, and my family. And this is really frustrating. Roof leak, bike, at least the bike is back. The loft is at least at a point where it doesn't need to be worked on continuously for stuff to get out of the way. Oh yeah, massive coolant leak in the truck. If you know what a coolant leak looks like, cool. If you don't, I'll just put a little overlay here of what's going on. But basically the engine is overheating, and the leak we found, we didn't really see it, and then we saw some drips. And then after it got to the point where we saw drips, it started to spray, so it's bursting. And we have made all these plans, like taking my son go-karting, and then for me to do autocross, and then to meet some new people. And all this stuff is happening at the same time, and I'm still trying to stay committed with getting my workouts done and stuff. The gym I go to also doesn't like have a shower. And the thing is, this is a good reason to have an emergency fund. Not only to have an emergency fund, but to learn to work on stuff yourself, because the amount of money my husband is saving by being willing to deal with plumbing on his own is crazy. As far as vehicles go, I know that's like slightly different, because you want to at least be a little bit competent in that, but even just learning to start, to take the truck into his shop would be massively expensive. The roof stuff, he at least has a tarp on, so it's not actively just leaking into the house. Everything's just kind of on hold. It's been raining too. It's been raining. But yeah, it's like all our money is going to staying in these hotels, staying at hotels to get the bike, possibly trying to see about getting an VRBO or a hotel while dealing with this stuff, because this isn't sustainable. Like, gonna have to go to a commercial laundromat, which is time, and with the kids. But we're here, and my coach is a no excuse kind of coach, and so we're here, we're doing it. I don't know how I'm gonna get my water intake in today, because I have to pee. And yeah, I got bottles. I have bottles. I have a decent backyard, but that's incredibly uncomfortable and a little messy. And I don't want to. I know for a fact my water intake is going to be bad today. It just is what it is. I hope you are having a better day than mine. And maybe this is some encouragement. If you are having a rough time on prep, you're not alone. Stuff happens. If it's something that you really want to make happen, you'll find a way. And yeah, so I need to go prioritize my kids now, and and still no internet to the end of till the end of today. We can have someone out here, so this is going to take forever to upload, and it will only upload in like 360p. I know that because the other video I think I can only get to 360p, but it is what it is. All right, well, if you want to stay in touch, please subscribe. Low-key, kind of feel like this video should just get dislikes just because I dislike the situation. Isn't it weird? Like, sometimes you want to like something, but then it feels like you're liking a bad situation. But yeah, I would love to see some comments. The comments at least come through pretty quickly, even with just this bad cell service. So, yeah, I don't really know what to say. I want to take a shower, and I want to take a nap, and I want to actually be able to clean and get all my stuff washed, and to even have to go anywhere. I need to take all my clothes out of the washing machine. I gotta go. I gotta do other things. I gotta find out a way to make it work. I hope you have a much better day than mine. Bye.